Hi everyone! So basically this is my first YouTube video. This is so ghetto because I see all the really cool ones online, and I guess I'll get to there. I'll get to there, Jesus Christ. So I've done a few videos on YouTube before, a long time ago it seems. I graduated college in 2009. Obviously I've changed a lot since then. We just got married August 25th, 2013. I'll put a picture right there. Anyway, basically why I wanted to do this, holy shiznut, damn, like I just did this right now. So anyway, I'm basically wanting to do vlogs but I feel like this is a huge part of my life and it's something that I struggle with every single day. So I think it's just about time that I kind of share my story. So basically, for all those that don't know, I have polycystic ovarian syndrome. It's basically where my hormones are all out of whack and out of balance, and we have a lot more testosterone than the usual female, right? So what happens is that it ends up causing us to have acne. It causes infertility, unfortunately. But I mean, there are success stories where women with PCOS have children, and that is a glimmer of hope for me, because I do one day want to have kids, definitely. Like it's so funny because my best friend, who I've known since I was 14, obviously I never really talked about getting married, never talked about like having children. I just never met the right person. I was in a couple of abusive relationships, not totally like physical, but it was definitely emotionally draining, and I just never really pictured myself to get married, to find that special person until Morgan. So once that happened, it's like it was just so crazy, and it was only until him where I really pictured the whole big picture of things, being like, I can't even imagine anyone else. He is going to be the father of my kids, so that's basically it. And I'm so thankful, so blessed to have him in my life, because he is just like my best friend. We've gone through so much just in the past 3 years that we've been together, and it's been so insane, so fast moving, so like everything, but it feels like we've been together for so long. So I guess those are the best relationships in a way, But anyway, so I was diagnosed with PCOS at the age of, I think, probably like 17 or 18. I wasn't getting my periods, which I thought were really weird, because everyone around you, when you're 13, 14 in elementary school, everyone is having it. So you're just like, what's wrong with me? And I basically just thought it was, I didn't really get diagnosed until I was 18, because I don't know, it's just, that's basically what it is. Oh, my double chin, damn. Basically, after being diagnosed, it was the doctors just being like, here's birth control pills to help regulate your periods, and when the time comes when you want to have kids, we'll put you off it, and we'll do, we'll go investigate further when the time comes. It's really crazy, because to look at the past 5 years, I've gone through a lot of weight struggles, and it wasn't because of PCOS. I think like PCOS was like, okay, I was diagnosed, I may have trouble having babies, and I don't get my periods as often, and there's facial hair, a lot more facial hair than usual, and there's acne. I don't have acne. I've never had acne, so I'm blessed with that, I guess. I don't know if later on I'll have some, I don't know, clue, but I do have a lot more facial hair than I'm supposed to. Other than that, it was just kind of like put in the back burner, being like, I have the pills, that's all I can do, whatever. And I didn't really understand how crucial it is nutrition-wise to be healthy. And so I'll definitely show you pictures as I'm talking about my story. So basically what happened, I was out of college. I was going through a lot of stuff, and I just, I needed to lose some weight. I was gaining a little, I probably gained like 20 pounds. And then, my mom put me on this like LA weight loss thing. I instantly lost about 20 to 30 pounds within 2 months. It was very drastic, and I think it was kind of an unhealthy way for me to lose weight because it was really drastic, really cutting off things. There was a lot of I was really depriving myself from a lot of things. And, usually when you have a goal, you're just kind of putting your thoughts towards your goals and you want to achieve them, right? But I was so young, and it was the wrong intentions. Do you know what I mean? So basically I lost the weight, my self-esteem started going up. I was so obsessed with my weight and how much, you just, as much as you want to lose weight and be look great and feel good in what you wear, it's all about the inside. Because seriously, I will freaking tell you that when I was 21 and I lost all the weight and I was looking so fabulous, I will show you. Sometimes inside I didn't even feel great. I thought I was fat. I thought I was like really disgusting, and that's really horrible. I got to a point where I was really unhealthy, and it didn't help that the guys that I were dating were just not really helpful either. They weren't supportive. They were very mean, and I allowed it to happen because I didn't know my worth. Do you know what I mean? So that was really sad. But I wouldn't change it for the world, because I wouldn't be who I am today if I didn't go through those situations. You kind of have to get kicked once in a while to just really wake up and be like, yeah, this is not how it's supposed to be. So anyway, going back to when I was about 21, I lost weight. I was going to the gym. I actually got a personal trainer. I went to the gym probably 3-4 times a week. And to look back, I'm like, wow, I was so active. What happened is that I started losing weight. I was focusing on myself. Everything was great, and then that's what it was. And I was just going through a breakup after a breakup, and it wasn't unhealthy. And so I decided to, I was always on top of my career. I was always on top of my goals and my dreams. And that was the one thing that really kept me going. My part-time jobs was what was keeping me going. The Toronto Centre for the Arts, I met so many amazing people. I will never forget that experience. It was one of the most amazing experiences I've had in my life, because I've met so many great people. I've learned so much about myself. I was really actually open about who I was, how quirky I am, how we had this book, and it's about just like really funny encounters with everyone, and I was in that book a lot because I would just say the dumbest shit. It was hilarious. So I was really thankful for that. After that, I just started focusing on myself, and then the weight was dropping. Everything was great. I was so busy. I didn't really eat that much fast food whatsoever. I lived in this neighborhood in Rosedale, which is a really crazy, great, rich area. I don't even know how we got that, but I was living with 2 girls at the time, and so I didn't really have time. I didn't want to, obviously I wouldn't go on the bus and go all the way to get some junk food, right? So I just never really had the convenience of it, and I didn't find the need. Like, once you eat healthy, you're not really craving all of the bad stuff all the time, right? Especially with PCOS, I feel like that's how it is, because once you put all that stuff, you just start to crave it a lot more. So then what happened is that I was in the transition with my cousin, and it was still in downtown, and at that time I was on an online site, I think. I saw Morgan, and the weirdest thing is that I've never ever approached a guy online. I never did. It was just like a fun thing to do with your friends. It was just like seeing how things were gonna go. And I saw his picture and I was totally like, oh my god, he has such a nice smile. Like, that's basically it. And I can't even believe that I actually messaged him and said it. And he was so, I don't even know how we ended up like talking about how I have an iPhone, how he has a BlackBerry. It was hilarious. But anyway, back to my PCOS story. I feel like I'm going off all the time, so just bear with me if I am, and I'm really sorry if it got boring. So anyway, we started dating, and we just started, you know, when you're in a new relationship, you're so in love, and you don't care about what you eat. That's basically what happened. I didn't really care, and I didn't see the pounds go, like, you know, I didn't see myself getting bigger, like, until pictures, you know, and it wasn't until a year later. Actually, I think when we moved in together that we started eating really bad. You know, it was out of convenience. It was like ordering pizza all the time. We're not as bad now, which is great. We cook at home all the time now. I gained about 30 pounds, and, you know, went on trips and all that stuff, and I didn't really realize it until I saw a picture, especially after my engagement party, which was what happened. I gained weight, and my best friend from high school passed away from cancer, so that was really hard. It really put a lot of perspective in me, and I think it probably, you know, was one of the causes of me getting into a depression, and I didn't really care about my weight. I think like there was a motivation in terms of like my engagement. I wanted to look nice in my wedding. I wanted to lose weight, and I actually did. I lost about 15-20 pounds, but now it's like I gained it back again. So it's been a struggle, and the craziest thing is, I think, is it's been such a struggle, but, you know, I know what to do, and I know what the causes are, and I mean, it is embarrassing. It's embarrassing for the people that knew me when I was skinny and how I ballooned up. But at the same time, I don't think that I want to get to the point of where I was when I was 21. You know, I don't think I want to get that skinny. I don't think I want to have. I think it's probably like feeling like if I were to get to that point of being that thin again, I feel like I would take advantage of it and take it for granted like I did the last time. And I think that's why it's kind of been so hard to lose weight, you know. I just want to mentally like have this brewing in my head before I literally, you know, I want to do it the right way, and I don't know if that's the right approach. I know that, you know, it's excuses or whatever, but I want it to be a slower process because I've gone through a lot with my weight, with my life in general, and I want to feel good about myself. I think that at the end of the day, as long as I'm healthy and I'm adding a lot of nutritious food into my lifestyle, I'm just healthy, and I feel great in my body, then that's all that matters. It really doesn't matter that I want to be, you know, if I'm going to be like 130 or 140. I think at the end of the day, I really just want to feel good about myself. Basically, that's my story, and I feel like a lot of people don't know it, and how PCOS has, like, you know, if you don't watch what you eat, you know, that's what happened to me. I basically was totally blinded by it and was just thinking I can eat all this stuff and not have any, you know, weight gain or whatever, and I ended up gaining a lot more than I thought I ever could, and, you know, that's just what it is, but that's okay. So I hope that everyone else out there, PCOS women who are going out there, I really think it'll be helpful in terms of all of us going through this and finding ways to simplify our life and all that stuff. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I will definitely make another one in terms of my weight loss. I hope that you enjoy. I hope you follow me, and there will be a lot of recipes, a lot of tips, a lot of you know, before and after photos, progress photos, all of those things. Also, what's crazy is that I really hope that I can continue this when, you know, when we want to try to conceive, you know. So hopefully that you'll be a part of my journey when that happens. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.